Miss Marva, how are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you? Can you see me?
I can see you. Yes, ma'am. I like that background.
Oh, thank you. I have a question.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
ma'am.
about to be 60 in March.
Okay. Happy birthday,
And
60-year-old.
I don't really have a savings, but I just started.
Okay.
I'm trying to get out of credit card debt.
Okay.
And how do I find the right person to consolidate without them putting me more in debt? Because with the bank, you got to have a credit of 680. And my credit is never moving. It always stays 645, 46 up and down.
Okay. How much debt are you in?
Oh, I'm in a lot of debt. I'm
What's
in
a lot of
about
debt? Talk to me. Don't be ashamed. Tell me.
about a um well, I have a house with my daughter, but it's really her house, but I'm on on the thing with her, but it's her house. So with that debt and my credit card debt, we're gonna say it's about 170,000.
Okay. Wait. You said consumer debt. So outside of the mortgage, how much do you have?
Out of that, my consumer debt is about 12,000.
Okay, cool. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about the mortgage. All right. So I just want just all consumer. So consumer debt right about
Okay.
12,000.
You add the credit cards with, I guess, what you call my car.
Anything. Yep. So give me all debt excluding mortgage.
Okay. I co-sign, which I should have never did. So we're going to say
Jesus.
that's 40, 50. Okay, we're going to say about 60,000 rounded off.
All right. So you're 60 years old with $60,000 in debt. All right. What's your give me your annual income right now.
Um, I have to, let's see.
Take your time. I need to know this number.
Okay. He was 18. Let's see. Wait a minute. Ne- Well, why don't you add this for me? You'll be quicker than me.
Okay.
Let's do 29 times 12.
You make $2,900 a month.
Um, no, we're gonna do the hourly, like 29.
Oh, it's $29.
Yeah, let's do that hourly. I don't know how you quite,
That's
you know.
$348.
Okay, and then
You work
times
12-hour
four.
days, or that's 12-hour weeks.
Um, the hours vary, so we're gonna say about 25 to 30 hours a week. I've been
30
a
hours a week. All right.
almost 18 years.
All right. So you're making about $870 a week at
Okay.
29. So you're making $29 an hour at
Okay.
30 hours a week. When times that by four, you're bringing in about $3,480 a month. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And we're at $60,000 in consumer debt.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Writing it down too.
Yes. So you're making about $41,000 a year. All right. Cool. Here we go. All right. Cool.
That's
So, huh?
part time.
That's part time, and I
Yeah.
mean honestly, part time making that kind of money, that's not that's not bad. Let's be honest here. All right. So and say your name one more time for me. I need to remember this.
Marva.
Marva. Okay, Miss Marva. All right, Miss Marva. All right. So consumer debt. Talk to me a little bit on that. We're probably going to end here, y'all, because I want to help out Miss Marva on this one. All right. I don't want to rush this one. 60 years old, $60,000 in consumer debt. Break down this consumer debt. What kind of debt is it?
It's the credit card debt and the my car, my vehicle, and then I co-signed for one of my grandkids' vehicle.
So credit cards and car.
Yes, cars. Yeah.
Miss Marva, I love you. I just want you to know that, okay?
Okay.
Why you looking like
No,
that?
that is like
It scares me, Miss Marva, that at 60 you have, I want to guess, about $30,000 in credit card debt.
okay.
You know, and then you have $30,000. I'm guessing in cars, and you're
Yeah.
making about $41,000. Are you helping your daughter with the mortgage right now, or is she taking care of the mortgage?
That she takes care of it.
Okay, cool, great. So right now, where is your money going towards?
Trying to get out of debt.
Okay, so you have nothing saved. I'm guessing.
Well, I started. I have a. I guess you can call it the 401 in
Yes,
my
ma'am. At your job.
at my job, and I
Okay.
have that tax
Okay.
at a certain amount every week, and it's all pre-tax, so I won't owe no taxes on it.
Okay. And then do you have anything inside of a savings account? So outside of retirement, anything
I
inside of a bank account?
I just started savings,
You
so
just started savings. Okay. How much do you have in savings right now?
right now I have let's see, about seven. I just started.
700 or 7,000?
I wish it was 700. I
Okay, cool,
just
great. Hey, Miss Marva, listen. I'm not here to make you feel bad at all. I'm here to help you out, right? So what I may say may come off a little harsh, a little bit, but it's coming off harsh in love because at 60, I want you to have freedom. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want you to have abundance. You know, I want you to enjoy life, right? So I'm coming from a place of love. I'm not gonna scream at you. I'm not gonna go crazy on you because, you know, you my mother's age. So you mother to me. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm treating you like you my mama. Like, mama, we gotta change this. Like,
yes.
this is not good. So here's the very first thing. You're not gonna do any company. You're not gonna pay any company to help you eliminate your debt. You're not going to do it. I 110% disagree with consolidation companies because what you're
Okay.
doing is you're paying them to do what you could do.
Right.
You do not want to do that. All right. And so this is what I want you to do. And this is for everybody. All right. This is for everybody. I want you to work the debt snowball method. So right now, gross, you're making about $41,000. So this means net, you're seeing about $33,000, right? As far as in what you actually have coming into your pocket. And so $60,000 is a large number, but it's not a number that I'm like, okay, you can't do this, right? So for the next 24 months, you are going to have to stick to a strategy that's going to help you eliminate the debt. And this is the debt snowball method. All right. So what I want you to do, how much money do you need for 1 month, right? If something happened today, how much money do you need to live for 1 month? If you lost your job, if your daughter lost her job, like, how much money does Marva need to survive for 30 days? Just give me a ballpark figure.
Um, just for that month,
Yes, ma'am. Just for 1 month.
about 2,000.
Cool, great. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to work hard on putting $2,000 into a savings account. Because you
Okay.
only need 2,000, I'm not even concerned about you putting $2,000 into a high yielded savings account. Right now, I just want you to put $2,000 into a savings account. So that way, if life happens, at least you know you and your daughter can survive for at least 30 days. Outside of that, Miss Marva, you need to work the debt snowball method. All right.
Okay.
If you go to anthonyoneal.com, I want you to click on the link, click on free resources. I want you to download my 30-page ebook on how to get out of debt fast. I don't know, Michelle, we could put that in the chat for everyone watching right now. If you can find that, put in the chat. If your daughter's watching this right now, Ms. Marva, tell her to click on that link on the
not.
chat. She's not? Okay. I want you to read that book and I want you to follow that system. I teach you why the debt snowball method is better than the avalanche method, because the avalanche method is going to teach you the highest interest, pay the highest interest off first. I'm not a fan of that because this all comes down to mental. We need to get you some quick wins right now.
Okay.
You need to see quick wins. So do not pay someone else to consolidate your loans. Don't go pay another bank to consolidate all of them into one, and then now you have this huge payment. No. You're going to work the debt snowball method. And here it is in basic. Then I'm going to let Injadeka come in and give you some wisdom as well. You're going to line up all your debt from smallest to largest. So here's an example. If you have a $500 credit card, a $5,000 credit card, and then let's say you got a $10,000 car loan. That's simple, right? You're gonna make all minimum payments on those, and then any extra money you have coming in, you're gonna put all that on the $500 one first.
Okay.
So let's say you're paying $200 on that. Cool, great. You're gonna take all that when it's paid off, put it on top of the next one. And you're gonna snowball that until you are 100% debt free. That is the best, that is the quickest method to eliminating and paying off your debt. So if you only need $2,000 a month to spend to survive, right? Which I wish I had more time with you to really understand why do you need that much. If your daughter's paying a mortgage, how much is your car note? Real quick.
Uh, I rounded off to 478.
478. Okay, cool, great. So if you're seeing about on average about $2,500, if your car note's 478, you need some food, this means you should have at least $1,600 a month to spend to go towards paying off your debt.
Okay.
So
Well,
you got
remember,
to.
I co-signed another car.
Oh shoot, are you paying that out of your pocket?
No, but it's still in my name.
Cool, great. Well, who is you said for your daughter, or your granddaughter?
My granddaughter.
Cool, great. Does your granddaughter have the at least I hate debt, but does she have the credit to get it out of your name and just put it solely in her name?
No, I wish.
How much is that car?
Uh, it's about 20, 24.
$1,000?
Um,
Oh Jesus! And
so,
is she making that payment on time?
no,
How old is she?
she just turned 23.
Yeah, here's my thing. We got to get this out of your name because if she's not making the payment on time, we got to get this out of your name. You got to have a real conversation with your granddaughter. And let me say this up front before I say this: you're an amazing grandmother. I can tell that you love your kids. I can tell that you love your grandkids, but they need to return that same love. And right now, they're putting you in a place that is adding stress to you. I can see it in your heart, like, I'm tired of this. I don't want this, but I don't want to hurt my kids and my grandkids, right? Like, I want to help them win, but you're at an age to where you should be having freedom and you shouldn't be stressed about somebody else's responsibilities. You're taking ownership of your responsibilities, but you do have to have and figure out what is a healthy way to have a honest conversation with your granddaughter and say, hey, listen, you're making this payment late. It's hurting me. I'm stressed about it. I'm trying to be debt free. I'm trying to have freedom. And so we got to have that conversation. This is what I want to do because I got to get off of here at 2:00 and I want to give Njadeka some time to say something to you as well before we go. But this is what I'm going to do for you. DM me too. DM me. I want to do a Zoom call with you and just really walk through your whole system of getting out of debt. I want to do it one-on-one. I'm not going to charge you nothing. I just want to spend some time with you. And then I also want to talk about how can we talk to your granddaughter about literally having this conversation with her because we got to get this out of your name. Because the only way you're going to have increase in wellness, freedom, and abundance is if you get this car out of your name, which will probably, well, you said it's $24,000. So it's going to take you down $24,000. It's going to take you down to about $38,000. We can get you out of debt this year. In 2023, you turned 61. Now you're just focused with Njadeka on coming up with strategies on how to make you more money so you can have more freedom, more peace, and more love there. And so Njadeka, go ahead real quick, but DM me. Are you on Instagram, Miss Marva?
I can get on there.
Or ask your daughter. Ask your daughter. Ask your granddaughter. Ask them to send me your information. I'll have Michelle reach out to you, and we're going to do a Zoom call. I'm gonna spend an hour with you and just walk through this whole thing with you on my behalf.
I'm on Twitter.
Okay, DM me on Twitter. I'm on Twitter.
Okay, I could do Twitter.
I love it. I do love it. All right, Njadeka, what you got for us?
I think you laid out a solid plan. I agree with the debt snowball. I still am on the fence on Avalanche, but what's funny is I usually will tell people a hybrid, and the first thing that you start off with is snowball because exactly what you said is quick wins. You need to see people need to get immediate gratification. We understand, environment we live in. So definitely getting that debt paid off, even seeing if there are ways to accelerate that debt payoff. Everything that you're saying, is there a way for you to bring in, some additional income? You hit that point on monthly expenses because I don't think she had mentioned that. And I was wondering what amount of money, right, do you have to have coming out? So that's where, yeah, we will come in. Where I would come in is whether it is identifying what are some additional streams, and what can your retirement look like. The reality is that you are in a position, because of where you are, um, you will likely be working a little bit later, and we have to really get focused and intentional on, and you might even be working just through retirement, in some small way. But like he said, let's just have the conversation. Definitely getting out of debt. Definitely getting that one that you were talking about out of your name is super super important. I understand, as well, just the value of having, a grandmother like you, um, that looks out for family. But you cannot. But yet we also have to understand what is shooting ourselves kind of in the foot.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, because, it is also hurt your, it's going to hurt you. So, you guys can talk through those strategies, but yeah, definitely. And then after that, the 401k strategy. How are we going to, help you not be working or working way less?
Let me tell you this one thing, Ms. Marva. I'm gonna tell you when you get on the phone with me. I'm gonna tell you right now. You need to pray on it, because if it was me, if I was grandpa, I'm telling my granddaughter to sell her car. I'm telling her to sell it because it's hurting me. We had an agreement that number one, I don't teach co-signing on nobody. I don't care who you are. I wouldn't co-sign for my brother, my mama, my daddy, but you did it. So we can't talk about what you should have done, right? But what you can do right now is say, listen, I made an agreement with you that you're going to take care of this car. You broke that agreement. And because you broke that agreement, it's hurting me, and I can't do that anymore. So because I am on this car, you're going to sell it. And then you're going to go figure out something else to do on your own because this is hurting me. So we're going to talk through all that when I get with you. I love that you love him, and I just feel so bad, because it's going to hurt your granddaughter. It's going to hurt you. I mean, but at the end of the day, I respectfully say this. Right now, we need to get you in a better place personally with your finances. You have the income to take care of your responsibilities and your stuff. The other part is we're gonna have to tell your daughter, hey, we gotta sell this. We gotta sell this car. But DM me on Twitter, and what I'll do is I will have Michelle reach out to you, my show producer. She'll reach out to you and she'll schedule a time for Zoom. And then from there, we'll just come up with a game plan. But do not do any debt consolidating at all. And I promise you'll be good.